Hello and welcome back to Can of Wormholes, folks. We managed to send another worm. This rocket panel thing has stopped flashing on the map. Woohoo! It was there's quite a lot of work, quite fascinating to figure out exactly how to do that. But I guess now we know how it works. We know that all the clues that I understand to be clues are actually clues. We just need to get back to the pink one, which we can do quite easily like this. Yep. Then we can do this. Then we can go to the back of it. So what's next? I think there are some that are not on here. Well, this is 5. I've done 1. I did the brown anyway. So there's one other one that's not on here, which might have been on another screen somewhere. I think it was. If it wasn't, then I guess it's simple, like the brown, where it's just like already set up. We'll figure it out. We'll do all these and then we'll know which one's left over. Okay. Let's go along the top. Let's do the kind of yellowish one to blue. Oh, which are the 2 starting ones? Okay. So to do the starting one, where let's find out where your thing actually is. It's there. Let's just go and have a look at it and find out how it connects. So it's this one. It goes this way. This is so cool. This is fascinating. Connects to there and it goes through this puzzle, which right now will send to nowhere. If this was straightened out, it would go to here. Oh no, this one. I thought about this one before and I was like, there's no way this can work. Although now I'm having ideas. Okay, we'll come back to it afterwards. We'll keep following it through. So that will pop out of... yes, there. Go along there, which currently goes nowhere. But I guess it'll go to blue. Which blue though? Can I figure that out? It's on that side. It could be either of them. So, which diamond do we go through? We go through the little diamonds. Go to blue. Little diamond would connect to there. That feels good. It goes through here. Along to this. Which is another one that needs filling in. And I remember trying to do that way before I knew like any mechanics. Then it comes out this way. Into this, which is a puzzle I've never done. Yes. Understood. So that's the layout I need. However, there's a bunch of potentially very difficult things to set up. Okay, we're gonna try. Oh, the horrendous thing is that you have to solve the normal puzzle as well. As well as have this out here. So somehow I have to get... How long am I right now? How does this work? So I'm 3 too short. There are 3 pellets in there. So even if I eat all those pellets, then I'm the right length, but I still don't have a thing to go here. What? What? What is even achievable here that I wouldn't have known? Oh, I guess I can break the fence. That's what's achievable. I see. I get it. Okay. I can break the fence and that changes everything. They can just like pull things out. Okay. Understood. Oh, that's fascinating. To come back and know that I can do that. Oh, this is cool. So I'd have to do something where like my tail can't expand. So that would mean like going in like this, right? But then my tail will go up on the fence. So no, not that. It'd have to be like... That's not doable. But yeah, like, so my tail, where's my tail gonna be? I mean, it's gonna be there, I guess, but that doesn't help. Well, unless I eat some, and then I can change where my tail would be. So I could do this, for example. If I could then immediately eat one and not be able to expand forwards. Well, the best thing would be if I could eat that and my tail wouldn't be able to expand. But I don't know how I would stop my tail from expanding while stretched out like this. My tail would just expand. Unless it were like against the wall, but then if it is against the wall, I can only extend that far. So I'd have to eat something right in the position I'm in. No, but I want to break the fence. I don't want to just hit the wall. Okay. I can definitely get this. I can definitely get this. I want to eat a pellet against the fence and my tail to be blocked. That's the two requirements. My tail is going to be out here. I have no choice about that as far as I'm aware. Can't rotate around or anything. I can potentially be too longer if I want to. Can I eat any of these without, like, without moving stuff around? I guess I can eat the one on the right. Without moving stuff around, and I can do that, and then get this one. Then I think I get stuck, right? That's the thing? Yeah, I get stuck there. Do I always get stuck there, even if I do like this? Oh yeah, easily, because I'm stretching out all the way. Okay. Tail against the wall. Eat a pellet against a fence. This is not possible. That is not possible. Like, how can I even get... I can get next to a fence, but my tail will be able to extend. There's no size I could be that would stop that. Am I sure we're breaking the fence? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're breaking the fence. Which means to break the fence, I'm not just like extending up in the air. Although potentially I could use that to like lift myself up and then... I don't think that helps though. That would just let me cut myself into smaller pieces. It wouldn't let me bring any more out. I'm breaking the fence. So, if there's going to be a pellet against the fence and I'm going to have my tail not move, how is that going to work? It's going to have to be like... The pellet's going to have to be like here. And somehow... I guess in theory, if I were too longer, I did this. Okay, let's just eat that and then go back out and do that again. Okay. If I were too longer, I would be in this position with my tail there. Which would do something weird. Haven't I just seen that? I've just seen in the previous puzzle I was doing what happens when I'm eating a pellet and the fence that I'm pushing on. Yeah, I think I just end up in a weird state where like I don't bend in any direction. I break the fence. The fence is just kind of stuck between me and my tail. Stuck between my head and my tail. If you can call that a head. However, is there a different arrangement that could work? If I were too longer... No. No. Okay, what if we go this way? Too longer. Same? Although it would be different, right? Oh, that might work. Right, because the... I don't know what will take precedence, though. Will my tail go up, or will my face break the fence? That might be it though. That is... Well, but it can't be too longer because one of the things is my extender. Right? So if I went here and then here, I'd want to be eating a thing and be in that position to the right of me here. Which means having 3 more, which I don't have. So not that. What? Extending up in the air won't help. No. Eat a thing here. But as we've seen, I won't break the fence, we'll just hold it. So eat a thing here. If I were 1 longer, nothing good would happen. I am not seeing how this is going to work. Here, this is the one I was just considering, doesn't work. Because I'd be 1 longer and there would be a pellet here. I would be 1 longer and there'd be a pellet here. Which wouldn't do anything good for me. What? It's not like I can get on like one of these and then roll around or anything. Although, could I? I guess in theory I could. Oh, can I just get in there? No. I guess not there. Oh, maybe I can just get in there. That would be wild. Let's get a little bit longer, I think. Because then if I'm in there, it's probably a lot easier to just break the fence. So if I get 1 longer, I can just get on this, right? I won't be able to rotate. But maybe some form of that could work? Like what if can I push you down at all? No. I could eat you, and but then I'm stuck, aren't I? I don't quite remember how this ended up working last time. But I guess I can push you down from here? I can. But then I can push you further. Yes. Can I roll? No, not on that bit. So I'm not going to roll on you ever, right? Okay, so to roll... Okay. Is it possible then that I actually... Okay, let's say I was going to roll here. Would I be able to roll if I was that size? Yes, if everything was out of the way. Okay, so in theory, I could balance this on top of a pellet. Okay. Really? Really? Is this what we're doing? This would have to get out of the way as well, so this feels bad actually. In fact, that doesn't even help me get the pellet over there. I can't grab that from here. But I guess I can like use this to get that further that way. Can I then bring you further back again? No, I can push you further up. But maybe that's good. Does that allow me to... That's not going to allow me to... It's interesting, I could potentially... I don't know. Now I'm stuck, right? Or I'm not stuck? I am stuck, okay. But I can't roll at this point because I'm too far over that way, I'm too wide. It would have to be 1 to the left. Can I move it now? No. But even if I did move it now, it would fall. because the pellet's not there. But at this point I'm stuck, okay. I don't want to push you further that way, do I? Maybe I pushed you too far up. I'm supposed to just do this, and then... This might have been how the actual solution works, right? And I do that, and then use this to bring that way or something. How does that help me? It's not like I can leave after doing that. Oh gosh, I'm basically trying to remember how I solved it the first time. Yay, perfect. Yeah, this is definitely what I'm doing though. I'm getting in there like that and then leaving one pellet behind. Oh, that means that, okay, if one pellet's going in the hole, which it needs to, unless I do it from the other side. Hold on, can I just get you, the 3 long worm, can I get into this column? Can I escape at this point? Yes, okay. So I can get it there, at the very least. Maybe I should, okay. Maybe I should first lift that one up if I can. I guess I can do a bunch of shuffling around in this state. I don't want to get any longer because then I can't get off here otherwise. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? Go back on here. I'm gonna have to eat this. Why was I trying to avoid eating this? I don't remember. Oh, okay, I was trying to get the 3 long over to the right. I guess I want to get this out of the way. Yeah. That's the idea. I can't push the 3 long down right now, so I just want this to be gone. But then I don't want to eat that pellet, because then I can't get off the other one, which I would need to do. So start stuff like this. Can I push you down from here? I can, for sure. I've done that before. Yes, okay. Can I push you at all to the right? No. Not without extending first. But I can push this over there and then push that down on that side and then start pushing that to the right. That feels good. Right, that feels pretty good. Which is maybe just what I did in a normal solution. Okay, so maybe I'm okay extending at this point because I don't think I need to get on that other side anymore. And then get you out the way. I guess you went in that hole, that'd be great. There we go. I'm in. I'm inside. Whoa. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Can I eat you? Will that help? Then that'll help. I'm still stuck. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so I need some way of escaping this. So after rolling, what happened? I was here. I guess in theory I could have set up in such a way. Oh, I can't eat that. Can I eat this? Yes. Which might be okay. So do this, then roll, and then back. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. What's the idea going to be here? There's like a few potential ideas that I can imagine, right? So one is like, get on here, I roll, and I actually don't get off this, and I just eat the pellet and break the thing. But then what do I do? I'd still have to get off this, so then the pellet would have to be like that bit of fence that my tail is pushing into, which is very much not going to happen. So the better thing would be if my tail could go somewhere right now. But how is that ever going to happen? It's going to be pointing down. It can't be pointing down. It has to go a different direction. Which I basically just figured out how to make it point a different direction. Which was like this. But then I can't back up because I guess I'm in the way is the issue there. If that worm weren't in the way, we might be okay, but only for a little bit. We're going to hit that other fence, right? I don't think I'd be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we'd have to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's definitely not 7 spaces. Can I get my... Oh, no. Hold on. Can I, like, get my tail in the... Oh, I bet I can. I can't do it here, right? No, that's too short. If I were longer? But I can't be, unless I've moved that to the right. If I were 1 longer, it still wouldn't be right. Or would it? Hold on. No, it still wouldn't be right. It'd have to be 2 longer, but I can't be 2 longer. Oh, I'm so on the right path. Just now what? Now what? Like, maybe I could maneuver things differently if... I guess if I could just get my head back onto the L-shaped piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd be able to roll vertically. But I actually don't even have 4 spaces to... Oh, maybe I do have 4 spaces to move into. No, I have 3, I think. We do this. Oh, no, eat this. Oh, but that may be longer. Why am I eating that? Okay, don't eat that. Get on here, do this. Ah, because I can't get my tail pointing a different direction. There I've only got 2 spaces to extend into. So if I eat this, and I get my tail pointing a different direction, I can then flip over if you were somewhere else. And then if that weren't there, I would only have 3 spaces to extend into because the 3 long worm would be in the way. So I would not be able to get back onto the L shape to roll it the other way. But that would solve my problems. No, because then I'd get off the L shape and just fall into the void. Okay. Holy moly, this game. These are tough puzzles. I clearly want to get in here, right? So it's a case of how does my tail not get stuck? Or is it? Is it necessarily a case of that? Or is there something else I could be doing that would make things good? How could my tail not be stuck? If... Well, obviously if that zigzag piece wasn't there, but then I could only move like 1 space up and my tail would move to the right. I wouldn't be able to get off this L piece. But I do think I need to get off this L piece. Or do I? Or do I just get back on? Do I like do what I need to do to break a fence and then just get back on this and leave again? No. No. What would that even involve? That's not possible, right? That's not possible. So we can't roll there at all. No. Can't push this around because I don't have enough distance. I can push that in there. Woohoo. Actually, is that potentially useful? Because then I could just roll inside. That wouldn't do anything though. My tail would still be stuck. Oh, my brain. Just trying to think of something I can do. Something I can do that will fix this. What was the idea I just had? That I like break the fence and then I roll back out. And I come in through the opening that I've made. But that would require my tail to be against a solid wall, which it won't be. I have to get off this L shape. I don't know that that's true. I believe that that's true. I mean, I guess the other thing is that this could be even further over. Does that change things? I mean, it changes where I'll end up. If you go in there, just to get out of the way so I can visualize what's going to happen here. I mean, yeah, I'm going to end up like this. Could my tail be pointing upwards? No. Yes, it could actually. Could it? I think if I could like somehow magically turn around here. I can make strange shapes. I do this shape. But it's never going to point upwards without there being an upwards turn here. But to make an upwards turn I have to do like this, and then the upwards turn is gone. Like, I guess I keep thinking that I could be doing something on the side, but it doesn't change anything. My tail's going to be the issue. I'm still going to be stuck. I need to get off this thing. I'm sure once I'm in there, I could do what I need to do. Like, right? If I move that pellet down, which I could do, put it against the fence in one of many places. I still need that other shape. That shape exists because that's the shape that's going to go where the wire's going. Okay, so that shape doesn't fall. Wait, so that means I need to break two fences? I can't. I've got to get that fence through. Sorry, that worm through. I need to break two fences. At least? What are you saying? That means two pellets have to be available. Okay, back here, 2 pellets available. So yeah, I guess I could break 2 fences if I could get off this now. Which I cannot do. And to get on there and rotate the other way, I mean, even if I did that, I would just fall straight off. I would just fall straight off into the void. Oh, but then I could roll that way, and then that way. No. I'm thinking about like rolling around in each axis on this L shape, but I don't think that leads anywhere good. Why can't I... why can't I roll around on that piece? I guess I could in theory if I... But if I did, why would that make a difference? It wouldn't. I still have my tail stuck. I'm going in somehow. If I'm one longer, I get stuck on here, right? Yeah, okay. So at this point, the things all need to be in position already. What if I was getting on this one higher up? Then my tail could be pointed to the left at the moment. No, but I get on, it wouldn't be pointed to the left anymore. It'd be pointed down like this. Oh no, but I'd be one higher. No, yeah, so it'd be here. I flip over. Then how far would it be able to go that way? Or if this were further to the right, I guess, is the other option. It still wouldn't be able to go far enough to get off the L shape. Can I cut? I don't want to cut myself. I've also got to finish the level, so I do have to eat all the pellets, which I'm planning to. I'm planning to break the fence with the pellets. Yeah, that's fine. So I can only have eaten one. I'm going to use the other two to break the fences. I just need to find some way to be in there and get off this. How? Even if I were to get back onto the L shape and rotate it upwards, we'd have problems. Yep. And then, okay, so then it would end up, like I wish I could point, but it would end up here, here, here. Oh. There'd be an L shape where the L shape currently is, that's inside me, but flipped upwards vertically, and then that means my tail will be dangling over the void, so if I left the L shape I'd go that way. However, I could end up on the vertical part of that L shape. Oh, the only way I'd be able to roll that is left, and that's not a direction I can roll, so that doesn't help for sure. What on earth can I do? I just want to get off this. Just let me get off it without cutting, without anything. Just how would it ever work? It'd have to be pointing upwards, but it can't be pointing upwards. I can't have my tail pointing upwards because I can't arrange that in here. Like it's pointing upwards there, sure, but it's now not. So this is not possible? Am I like on the wrong track and I need to reconsider what I'm doing? It does feel good to get in there though, doesn't it? Just it immediately doesn't because I can't get off this thing. Unless, of course, like I said, I'm breaking the fence while I'm on this, which feels kind of impossible. If I'm breaking two bits of fence, then it has to be at the bottoms for the shape to fit through the gap, which is just not going to happen, is it? Without me just... I need to have the freedom. I need to have the freedom of being in this space. I'm almost certain I do need to have that freedom. So right now I've eaten one already. When did I eat it? Here. What can I do with that without extending? Like, I guess the other option is, well, no, I can't even do that. So I'm basically nothing. I can do that. That's not good. I want it to go the other way, really. What am I missing? I don't want to do that. Do not want to push you in there. I want to free my tail. I want to be in there. I can roll in. To roll in, I have to get on one of the things in there. It could be further to the right. I'd roll to a different position. Doesn't help though, because my tail needs to go somewhere. Unless I make a hole already, somehow. But I think I have to be in there to make my first hole, right? I'm pretty sure. I did the maths. I did all the distances that it could be. Meh. Is there some other way I could roll inside? I think so. Except like on the other piece, but that doesn't change anything. My tail would still be pointing down because my tail is the thing coming off the L shape. I can, like as I've already seen, I can have my tail pointing that way, but I'd have to rearrange a few things slightly. But it doesn't make things easier, I don't think. Let's try and set it up, I guess. Like what if I... Ooh, okay. When did the 3 long piece get pushed down? A long time ago. Yep, a very long time ago. Oh dear. Then. I maybe have to do that, right? Because, like, how else do I get past the other piece? What I'm trying to do is have the 3 long piece hit the pellet, so then I can have it higher up. It rotates. Not that it makes anything any better at all. It doesn't, so why bother doing it? Unless I'm lifting up? Like, is that an option? Can my tail extend into that hole in the ground? Like, if my tail was sticking up and I rotated, maybe. So that would be like this. Am I really using advanced stuff like that? Advanced techniques? How do I do this? So I go back again, push you down. And again? Maybe. I mean, it's possible, right? Am I like, oh. Am I extending first upwards, then getting on you? I'm not long enough to do that. Nowhere near long enough to do that. Unless this were higher up and I'm on it here, I guess. I can be 1 longer, but that's not enough to be extended up in the air on the fence. So no. That's not possible. Right? if I were one longer right now, well, unless this were one column to the right, so I'd be on it here. But then when I rolled left, my tail wouldn't be in the hole. So no, that wouldn't work either. So it'd have to be here. I'd roll to the left. My tail would somehow end up in the hole pointing downwards. That requires stuff I cannot do. Because if my tail does end up in the hole, that's pretty good, because then it can just extend. I can just leave the worm that I'm on easily. Right? I think so. Yes, for sure. But I can't do that. It cannot be that length and be extended in the air at my tail. Like, it's just way too long. Basically, the distance from the worm that I'm on, to be on this worm in this position, I'd have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 long to also have my tail up in the air. Right now I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long, so I'd have to be 3 longer, but I need 2 of them. I can only be 1 longer. It's absolutely impossible. So instead, what are my options? I can't break the fence while on here because my tail won't be against, like, while like this is in this position that's in right now, because my tail won't be against a wall, and I can't make a wall or anything. I've got nothing to make it with, so I'd have to be in there. Can I get my tail in the air once I'm in there? That's at least vaguely interesting. How did I get this down? Oh, I guess I extended, yeah. So is it possible to have positioned things in such a way that I would eat a pellet and my tail would go up in the air and then I would fall when I went back? It's not the worst idea. Like maybe I put the 3 long one in the hole and just rotate around on this one. But to rotate around on that one, I'd have to rotate from the left hand side, which is maybe not a problem. Can I get that in there? Not from here. In which case, then no, I can't get it in there unless I can get this. Okay. I mean, I guess it started off like this, which is maybe better. Let's push that over, and maybe not that one, but whatever. It's fine, I can just push it back. And then do this, and then push that down into the hole there, or maybe one even further over. So right now I'm not eating anything, so I can still push stuff back and forth. So you are there. We're then going to use this one as my rotator somehow. I guess I'd have to go and eat this to be longer, and then never have to come back to this side. Do I really believe that's possible? I don't think I can even... I can get on that, but then I'm way too wide. If you were further to the left, that would be good. Is that a thing I could do from that side? I think so. Yes. Okay. Is this leading somewhere? That could go there. And then why does that not work? Ah, because of that pellet being in the way. Let's put that pellet somewhere else then. somehow. I'd have to push it with that, I guess, or with the other one before I pushed it in the floor. Can I push that around? I don't know if I can. I guess I can push that down. Oh no, I can't because it'll fall. I can push it to the right though and then down. I can't push it that way right now without using this one to do it. Can I then rearrange these back again? This feels so horrendously complicated that it can't be the thing. I then have to lift that one back up. Would I? Yeah. I can't have the 3 long against the bottom if I want it to be in that leftmost position. Do I want it to be in that leftmost position? Do I care? Maybe I don't care. I don't think I care. I think it can be... I can't push it at all. I guess I'm going to be eating one of these things. But still, that's like not where it needs to be. It needs to be even further over. But I had to do that in order to shift the pellet around. Could I have shifted the pellet left? No. Could that be the pellet that I eat? I don't think so. I don't think I could reach it. Okay, so we've shifted you to the right. The pellet's shifted over. But then I can't get that into the hole without going around to the other side, which I can do. I mean, I guess I could get on you here. That doesn't help. No, you need to be one further to the left. But I could have pushed you one further to the left, but then you'd be above the hole. How did I get you in the hole before? I guess I didn't push you down, and I pushed you down so I could push the pellet. When did I push it down? Here. Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, so now you're above there, which is fine. Except for the fact that the pellet is where it is, and it stops me from rolling. Is that necessarily a problem? I don't know. You go there, sure. I mean, it's going to be a problem. I can't roll this. Okay, back again. Would I have to get rid of that other one? I guess I could be this length. But yeah, the pellet's in the way. And that other one is now. Is it? Yes, the other one is as well. Even if I do this, I have the same problem, right? That I can't get my tail off the thing. I guess the hope was that maybe I would then be able to like extend my tail into the air while I'm in there. That's asking for a lot. Extend my tail into the air while I'm in there. That's asking for so much. Is it? If I'm using this to rotate, I have to be rotating that direction. And to rotate that direction, this thing would have to be in the hole. Or a pellet would have to be in the hole. In a very specific place. Or, well, 2 very specific places. My little legs. Okay. I roll like this, I roll like this, I roll like this, I end over there. And then somehow get my tail to go up in the air. It's not gonna happen. How would it be pointing the right direction? To hit the fence? I guess by me going back 3 spaces like that, and then it would be against the fence, and then me eating a thing. Okay, how would that work? Well, where would the pellet have to be to eat? It'd have to be like there, or there, or there. No. No, wait, hold on. No, in fact, none of that works. None of that works at all. I have to go all the way back to here, and then eat a pellet, which I can't do. No, but I can't go back to there. Wait, how does extending on the fence work with my tail? Yeah, it can't work. My tail would have to turn, be facing the fence at the same time that I'm eating, which it's not going to. Okay. So I'm not lifting my tail up in the air. Is this simpler somehow? Is this much simpler than everything I'm trying? I clearly need to get that shape out of there. Therefore, I clearly need to break at least 2 fences. To break 2 fences, or I have to lift that out of there some other way, which I don't think is a possible thing to do. Okay, so given that, instead I shall break 2 fences. To break 2 fences, I'd have to eat a pellet while my tail's against the wall. The only way I'm doing that is not happening while I'm on this L shape, it's happening while I'm inside. To get inside, I'd have to get off this L shape, or one of the L shapes, which I just can't do. Without my tail facing up or down. I can't make it face up, as I've just determined, like while I'm inside, because that would require me having the tail turn to point at the fence, which I have no control. I can't do any tail turning right now, right? After this point. So instead, I would have to do the alternative, which is have my tail point down into that hole that I'm currently above. Therefore, my tail has to be sticking up on the outside, which I also can't do because the distances don't work. Right? Distances don't work. That certainly doesn't work. I can only be extended by 1, so therefore that's basically the only option. Well, oh, it doesn't work, but it's something interesting at the very least. Like, I can't get that any further over, right? Oh, but we could use the 3. Okay, we get the 3. Can I get the 3 to the right? What I'm thinking is, can I get on here like this, and then eat now? And not extend forwards. But if there's a worm in front of me, I'll extend forwards. I was thinking like, oh, if a worm was there, I wouldn't extend, but I would. I'd extend forwards and just grab onto that worm, right? I think so. I think that would take priority over bending upwards on the fence. Pretty certain. So then I'd have to hit a wall. What wall would I hit? So I'm eating a thing here. I can't extend forwards, so it can't be a worm. Well, unless it's the edge of a worm. Oh, which is not possible. It can't be another pellet. That's not a wall. What about upwards? What would the wall be? There wouldn't be one. Or like there. Maybe? Maybe. For sure, I'd get my tail up in the air, but like not in a good position. Because I'd also need something to rotate on after having gotten my tail up in the air. But even after doing that, even after getting my tail into there at this point, I guess what if there were like a pellet here and I did this, there, and couldn't extend forward somehow? Sure. But then I'd have to like get on something to rotate, and then my tail wouldn't be up in the air anymore. So it can't be that. It has to be this. I have to eat something like this far away. I'd extend upwards. Well, my tail would extend upwards. I'd go back. It'd now be extended 2 upwards. I'd then get on something and I'd roll. No way. That's not going to be the thing, right? Is that going to be the thing? I mean, it might be the thing. But it can't be the thing. I'd have to eat something. Not extend forwards. There's too many impossibilities here. Eat something, not extend forwards somehow. By like positioning a like in theory, if this worm couldn't move, that's in front of me, the worm that's in front of me couldn't move by like if I stick some pellets like in the right places to block everything up. In theory, sure. But then I don't have a thing to go back and rotate on. Unless... I guess in theory with like this piece, this worm that I'm pushing into, and 2 pellets, I could make a blockade that would act as a wall. And the 3 could be in the bottom right corner for me to get on? No, that can't work. Well, that can maybe work. It can't work. It can't work. I can't tell if I'm overcomplicating this or not. Or if it's actually this. Extending up in the air would require eating something, then not being able to move. My tail would go up. How? Like on the other side it would basically be the same, but it's also worse because I don't have a good use for my tail being up in the air on that side, whereas I do have a good use on this side. Although no, I don't, because even if I got on a thing here, my tail would be putting up in that column, which reflected over wouldn't be in the hole. So no, that doesn't help at all. Okay, so it's not that. How do I break these fences? Because if I could just do it from this side, that would be the easiest thing, right? Like, and then I just get off and I go through. Okay, can I do it without rolling in? Is there some magical way of doing it without rolling in? You just go like, bloop, and it breaks. I've already worked out that that's not possible though, right? Or maybe I roll in and my tail is blocked, which it won't be. They could be. Okay, let's go back to... Okay, I've just extended them, so yeah. Let's go back to this. It's not like that. I have to bring that one over to the left. And down. What was I just thinking about? It's gone from my mind. That after rotating... my tail would be blocked against something. That has to go down. Which I can't do now because I've extended. Unless I can do it now. No. So you have to go down. How much? I guess only that much? Yeah, that's correct, yeah. I think. Okay, so that's that roll. So for my tail to not be able to move anywhere... Oh, it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Like, and also, how do I get to like another? Oh, this is really tough. Unless I'm just massively overcomplicating it. Am I massively overcomplicating it? I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm massively overcomplicating it. I need to break the fences. That's 100% what I'm doing. I'm eating the three things, I'm breaking the fences, I'm bringing that piece out. That's the only way that piece is coming out. And that piece is coming out because I need a full long snake. And that's the only full long snake. That's exactly what's happening. We're bringing you out, and you're the right shape. Everything about that makes sense. To break the fences, I have to eat the pellets with my tail not being able to expand, but my head being able to. I seemingly cannot do that while I'm on the outside, so I have to get inside. I'm just going around in loops though. Like, this is just the same reasoning again and again and again. To break the fence. There is no fence that I could eat against with my tail against an obstacle right now. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. But this is the closest fence, therefore my tail will be there, specifically there. It can only ever be there, it'll always be pointing downwards. Also look at the way my antenna like wiggles around. Anyway, I clearly have to go in, right? And then break it from the inside. We're going from the inside out. But that means getting off this L after having rotated, right? There's no other option there. It's not like I can just like rotate from here. Nope. So then how does my tail not get stuck? I mean, that would make that hole meaningful if I was like extending downwards into it. Oh, it kind of feels like that's what it wants me to do, right? But haven't I just determined that that's not possible? We'd have to do this. To extend now in such a way that I do not expand. I then have to get on something while still with my tail sticking in the air. I'm just shaking my head. This can't work. So I'd have to expand now, back up, get on something, roll. But like I said before, the tail wouldn't be in the right place. It wouldn't go in the hole. In fact, to get it in the hole would be impossible. Yes, impossible, because it's to the left. The tail would be sticking up to the left of the right-hand side of the L shape. It's not impossible then, is it? Like a sort of, like if let's say I were this shape and I rotated over. No, then the tail, if it was sticking up in the air, would be in the right place. Is it possible that I'm not breaking fences? Is it somehow possible to like lift a piece up in the air. No. Like, sure, I can lift a piece up as I like if I get my tail pointing downwards into the hole, I can lift a piece up, but then I always just like drop it, right? Like there's nothing I can do to like then perch that piece up on the wall and then push it out. As far as I know. I can't imagine the way that would work. Yeah. It would just fall to the floor. I'm just thinking like, oh, maybe if I eat these 2 pellets, maybe I have more freedom to do some tail up in the air business. Okay, I guess, well, so that would be I'd be 2 longer. That means I could be in this position with my tail sticking up 1. Which would be enough to then, yeah, extend the hole and lift myself up. So I guess the fact that that's possible is kind of intriguing. Kinda. But the fact that the maths works out is kind of intriguing. Like, I guess what I would do is I would be like here. I guess I'd be 1 longer. Okay, so we'll do it after eating that. I'd do this. I'd have to eat at that point, or it'd be 2 longer, and I'd eat 1 here. I'd extend up in the air. I'd go back 1. I'd extend 2 up in the air. I'd get on the thing. I'd rotate. It just doesn't solve my problems though, because then I've eaten all the pellets, and what then? I'm inside, and sure I can like climb over the wall, but that's not what I want. What I want is to take the zigzag shape out. It is interesting that the maths works out, but unless we end up cutting up one of the pieces somehow. Because I guess if we split the fence, but that requires splitting the fence. I haven't split the fence. In fact, yeah, splitting the fence is interesting because then I can just like start cutting up that 3 long one and eating its pellets. But I think just getting in here like this wouldn't be good. Pretty sure. Let's try and get all these pellets into positions that would make that do exactly what I was just talking about. So like that one would have to be there. Okay, that one's there. This one would have to be somewhere where I can eat it. Well, okay, that's a problem, isn't it? I can't eat that, I don't think, unless I can. Wait, could I ever reach down to that row? No. Could I ever reach that one? Maybe. But even if I could reach that one, I wouldn't be able to reach the one at the bottom. Well, unless this one went here, I guess. This feels very unlikely, but gotta try other things, I guess. By trying other things that I maybe come to the right thing. Like there, if I were 1 longer, I could do something. However, I can't become 1 longer on this side, so what I have to absolutely do is push you over there and down. Then bring you to the left and up, which isn't going to happen. Maybe it will. Can I get that up from there? No. And I can't get it up from here, right? No. I can push it along 1 more. Not useful. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, I can't lift that without being 1 longer, and I don't want to be. Do I? Not from the side, at least. But I guess I don't want to eat this one. This is the one that's going to be here. Because this one's against an edge, that one's against an edge. Yeah, for sure. I mean, they started against edges, right? Yes, they did. So if this one's here, and this one's going to be in this space, then it's going to be the last one I eat. It's the one that makes my tail goes up in the air. Then I have to eat the other two, because they're required in order to do that move. So, can I guess I can push that down, push that one to the right, but I'm not long enough to grab that one yet. I can do it, but that one also pushes over, which is concerning. Where did you start off? You started off there. Could I have lifted you up earlier? But if I lifted you up earlier, you'd be on the right-hand side of that pellet, which isn't good. But also I can't lift you up earlier. I need to go up. I need to go up, please. If I ask nicely, will it happen? Is that how this works? Wow. I can't tell if I'm just completely on the wrong track or not. I can't eat that from here. Even if I did, I'd get stuck on that side, which isn't good. I don't want to be stuck on that side. But I can't eat this one down there without extending two, or extending one and bringing it over. I don't want to eat this one. I want you to be eaten. But I can't eat you from this side because I can't put this up there. Can I get the other one up there? I guess you start pretty low down though, right? So like, how would I lift you up? I can't even stretch down that far to lift you up. So I can't. This is not a thing. I can't lift that one up. So instead I gotta lift this one up. But no, none of this works. I can't set that up. I can't set up this move. I guess it wouldn't have to necessarily be there. It could be there. No. Wait. Yeah, it could be there. If I were too longer. Does that make anything any easier? No. It's still like, I can't eat this. Unless I can bring that away from that surface. Is there a reason it's open at the top? Is there a reason you're open at the top? What would that reason be? What if I push the 3 long in so that into the top area, so that after I do the second roll on this, I have something to be on top of? That could work? Could that work? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to try it. Let's see where it goes. Okay. But no. Oh, okay. But to bring that pellet to the right, I have to do that. Do I have to bring that pellet to the right? I can eat this pellet. That's no problem. But then I can't get on the other side. So I'd have to be done with everything. Oh, and I can't lift the 3 up. I cannot lift the 3 up. Unless I can. Unless I'm okay being on this side and rolling it in from this side. That means rolling on the other thing, the zigzag shape. And I still need 2 pellets around to destroy the fence. What? What? what was I thinking? What I was thinking is like, okay, let's get back in this position where we'll put you there. Put you there. You go down. Push you that way. 2? Or 1? 2? Yeah, 2. Then we get this where it was, which we do by going back to the side. We do all that rotate flippy stuff. Okay. Then get on here, which I think we have to eat that for. We don't have to eat that, right? We can get on there and rotate. That gives me that much space to come out. If I could get on this and flip upwards and there was something for me to land on in the water. Which is asking for so much. I'd also have to get this out of the way somewhere. It's asking for so much. I can't eat 2 of those. We flip. We can't do anything. If we eat this, we do this. And it doesn't help. The tail's not pointing that way. We have to eat 2 and then do that. But then I've only got 1 left. And that's no good. Unless, of course, we bring the 3 further to the right, but we cannot. So there's nothing I can do. Like if I could just get onto this L shape, which I almost can if I don't extend. But even if I can roll that way, sure, and fall into the void. Unless there was something in there to catch me, which maybe there could be. Maybe one of the pellets could go there. Or something. Although I can't really push a pellet around in there, can I? No. Except using the thing. Maybe I can then. Like, maybe I could have done... Before we push you down. At all. Maybe I could have, like, lifted that up. There's so much wrong with this. But yeah, like, push that over there somehow. Sure it's there. And then get that in the water. I guess if we rolled here instead, we could put it in a different position. We could have just pushed it up there. Obviously I'm now running out of things because I've eaten that one. So this is clearly a bad idea. At what point do I stop? Like, the problem is I'm still having ideas. This is not a, like, I am just, like, at a dead end where I'm thinking, like, there are no options. There's just endless options. It's hard to rule any of them out. I so clearly just want to break 2 fences, right? I just don't understand how it happens. I just don't understand how it happens at all. Oh my gosh, I've been going for so long. I've been going for so long. I don't understand how I could possibly break 2 fences. Or even 1 fence. pretty sure, I'm not even actually sure which thing would go up in the air in this case. If I could be here and pushing against the fence, but I can't, obviously. And I can't have my tail up in the air and roll into the hole, because I'd have to be like this. I'd have to be too longer. So I'd have to have eaten all the things, so that I'd be in there, and so what? I'm in there, great. And I can't cut up any of the pieces, can't break any of the fence, I'm just in there, I can climb over the wall, I can like maybe cut a bit of myself on the outside. That's kind of interesting. Cut a bit of myself on the outside, use that to break in. That sounds like a nightmare. Use that to break in from the outside in. Like if I could end up with like a pellet outside here by first doing the thing where my tail ends up in the hole and I lift myself up and I get on the wall. Yeah, that magical thing that's never going to happen. And then cut the tail so that it lands on the outside, but then I'm on the inside. So how do I get out at that point? I don't. Unless well, no, maybe I don't need to be out. I can just like go over the worm and eat the pellet that's against the fence. And then get back off the worm, and then I've got a gap. I've got a gap with what can I do with that gap? I don't have a vertical cutting fence. Nothing. There's nothing I can do. And all of this requires me to do the trick here where I'm already too longer and then I eat one in like this position or in this position. Or eat one here. And then I roll. Obviously isn't happening. Obviously cannot happen. You're stuck against that bottom fence, you're stuck against that top wall. So where's that one coming from? The one that I'm eating in this position to extend on the fence. Am I massively overcomplicating this? Is there some obvious way to get that thing out of there? No, I have to break the fence or I have to do something magical. Or it's not that thing that comes out, but then the shape of the wire that I need to make is very heavily implying that it is that piece that needs to come out. But maybe I just eat loads and I cut bits off, and I eat more and I cut bits off. But then that requires to break the fence in the first place, so therefore how do I break the fence? If I can break the fence, why don't I just take the piece out? What? What? Is there some other way of rolling in where my tail won't be facing down? No. I think I did get in one time with my tail facing to the right, but that still wasn't enough to do anything useful. We'll do a bunch of things again. Considering poking that off the top, but not right now. So if I don't eat you, can I push this down? No. So I can get on there, but then I can't roll. Except I could then push that down over there. So I could eat none of them and roll in, right? None of them and roll in. Yes. Still could get on this. I can now get on that. Does that do something useful? If oh no, that's in the way, yeah. I guess the pellet weren't there. Is this like leading towards something? The fact that I've come in here and I've rolled in without eating anything, is that special or not? Because I can still like reposition you in different places. Even push you further down, if that's useful somehow. So if I'm getting on this, I'm fully on that worm. There's no tail hanging off the bottom. That just does that. That extends like that. I can't eat that, and even if I could, my tail would just extend backwards. Do I have some crazy option here that I'm just not seeing? I can't back up onto this. Not quite, and even if I could, I'd fall in the void unless I push the thing in, which is maybe possible, but I'm not so sure. I could have... There's nothing I can do from here. I can't even eat all of these. Like I could maybe if I could extend again, but I can't. Okay, but if I do eat this, I can then set up my tail going that way instead. No, I can't. It's just this situation. I have to eat both of them. Do this, so then I can't break two fences. And I can't move that way, so useless. Useless. Don't eat any of them. Back to this situation. Get on you, do this. Is there something I can do? If I could back up one further, even if I could, then what? Even if I could, then what? My tail can't be in the air. There's just nothing to do. This is going to drive me crazy. And the problem is, like, because it's not one where I'm just stuck, it doesn't matter if I take a break and come back. Like, I'm just going to be in the same position where I've got... Like, I'm stuck, but not in a like, no options kind of way. So I'm just going to come back and still have a million options to think through. At least maybe it'll be clearer. Or, like, you know, maybe I'll think of an option I haven't thought of if I come back. In theory, that could extend my tail up if, like, the three long worm were there. No, I just extend onto the worm. Of course I would. That looks weird, doesn't it? Oh, it's because I'm extending at the front. That's why it looks weird. This isn't good. Why am I doing it? Why am I doing it? Hey, maybe I could cut my tail on the out. Ooh. If I were one longer, but that's in the hole. But then maybe it might not be a problem because I could do this. Then I could do... I broke the fence. I broke the fence. If the thing weren't in there, I mean, if the thing weren't in there... Ooh, maybe I can... How long am I right now? As long as I need to be, right? Because I've just eaten my own bit. Nah. Yeah, okay. So I've got 3 pieces left, so no, I need to do something else. Okay, I'm on the right track now. I'm on the right track. I need to cut a bit outside like that, right? In order to do that, I must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in length, which is the length I need, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's the length I can become. So basically that roll that I just did is the way to do that. Can I rescue that piece and not have it fall in the hole? Can I go bring it up? No. Maybe I do this on the other side? No, because then I'd be stuck. Okay, what if that were not where it is? Brilliant idea. Because I pushed it down, right? I didn't really have a good reason to push it down. I can eat all of those right now. Yes, okay, this is interesting. You could just come back up. Yeah, you be there. Let's do this, and this. And this. I do need you to be further to the right. Which maybe I could have done before I ate any of them. I think I can. Ah, no, because I need to have eaten this to get that to the right. Like that. Okay. But I can now... I can't push you up. Excuse my noises. I'll lift you up, but I can't go over to the other side to do it. I guess I could do... No, I can't. Of course I can't do that. Why do I want to lift you up? Because I want you to be out of the way. Would you be out of the way? You'd be out of the way like that. Yes, you would be out of the way like that. This is good. We are on the right track. We are on the right track. We've broken the thing. We can now get another piece of... Oh, I've almost done it. I think I've done it. I think I've done it. Oh my gosh. Got you away from there. I can now break more fence using this. Oh, I've done it. I've done it. This is horrendous. This is actually horrendous. This is actually horrendous. Oh, I've done it. I think. Am I the right length? I don't know if I believe that I've done it. Am I the right length? Don't go. No. Hold on. No. 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 Go back. Okay. Keep going back. Okay. There we go. Am I the right length? Please. I'm not the right length. Can I can probably fix that. Come on, I can probably fix that. Right, I extended an extra one to break the fence. Can I set you? Yeah, I can set you up again. And do maybe like 1 over. But then the fence that would cut on is gone. Come on. Can I? Is there some other trick? I mean, I could just probably make a shape, right? I could just make a shape that will cut. I can do it, surely. Surely. What shape would cut? If I did... No. If I did... What if I bring you outside? Like, I can easily make shapes that will cut here, right? I just do this. And get my tail out of the way. I mean, that's cutting way too much. I guess I wanted you to be there. But then I can't. No, that doesn't work. There's some simple way of doing this that I'm just not seeing. Maybe, okay. Leave you there. Do this. Like something like this. Like this. Like this. I'm cutting too much. I don't want to cut that bit. So do come down. Maybe do this. This. Oh no! Don't cut that bit. Why does that bit cut? That bit cuts because that goes there. Of course it does. How would I stop that from cutting there? So then maybe I just do this. Yes! 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 Oh my gosh. How long did that take me? Hold on, I've got a timer. I run a timer when I'm recording. But I have to do the maths. This video is like an hour and 35 minutes. I guess that's not... I've done puzzles like that before. What on earth? That was part one. There's like another bit I have to do. There's another bit I have to do. So after going through that, where do I end up? Oh, I end up crossing to the other side, and it's in here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's the one that I tried first before I knew anything. This one. Okay, but now I know things, right? Therefore things will be easy, right? Okay, see you next time. We'll try and get the second part of this done. Wow, that was so tough. I can't, and okay, the thing to say is, holy moly, the fact that that puzzle is embedded in the other puzzle that I did already, like it's two puzzles in one. And it didn't feel like... I guess it slightly felt like there was more going on in that puzzle than was necessary, but not enough that I really questioned it. I was just like, yeah, this is just like the shape of the level, who cares? Like, there were fences, like, but at the time I was like, oh, who cares? It's fences. They're just thin walls, right? Holy moly. The fact that that puzzle, that complicated, was embedded... That puzzle that complicated, seemingly, like, assuming that was the correct solution, like the intended solution, seemingly with no other solutions, to embed that with the other puzzle, the normal simple puzzle, in the same layout. What? It's madness. Okay, I need to end. I need to stop. Okay. Whoa. See you next time. We'll do this. Goodbye.